Yo, YouTube, welcome back to the Hotshot Haven, man. Me, John, doing more informative content about this hotshot life. Hey, man, like to send a special shout out to Deborah, one of the subscribers, dear Pretty J. Always been a major supporter since the very beginning of the channel. I'd like to shout them out, man, and also thank them for their love, offering and contribution to the channel, and encouraging me to keep on going and sharing informative information and content with everyone, man. Big shout out, dear Pretty J, man. Okay, let's get down to the nitty gritty. What we're gonna talk about, man. Leasing on owner operator, equipment, specs, technical things that you want to know about. Okay, this particular situation, it's a probably 3 or 4 part question, so I'm gonna break it down in the parts. First situation that they got going on right now is they recently leased a driver on. Their company is set up for them to run non-CDL. This gentleman does have a CDL. He has a Dodge Ram 2500. I think they said it was an 07 model. Gross vehicle weight rating on that truck is 9,000 pounds, just like my 06. And he combined that with a dual tandem axle, 32-foot trailer. Yes, I think it's right. 32-foot trailer, 8 tires. Gross vehicle weight on that is 25,900 pounds. And the question that comes up is, since he has a CDL, will that let him pass with the DOT having that trailer? And they kind of answered their own part by getting him to derate the trailer. Okay, that's one way to go at it, you know, and it's to derate the trailer. The only thing about it is, and they asked me in the questions, because he actually went to the tag office and derated the registration on the paper for the trailer, and their question was, will that suffice to have him legal with DOT? First part of that question, I have to say no. It really doesn't matter where you are in the United States. When they pull you over and do a random inspection, or they inspect you at different ports of entries or weigh stations, you have what's called a paperwork inspection, and also what's called a vehicle inspection, and what's called a driver inspection. And at this point in time, when you get that inspection done, the first thing they do is they pop open the driver's door of the truck, and they look at the tag inside, which will say 9,000 pounds. And then they will proceed to go to the trailer and see what the manufacturer says on the side of the trailer. So really the only way to get around re-rating or derating a trailer is to have the plaque on the trailer changed to a plaque that says what it needs to say. The registration, most states do not put the weight of the trailer on the registration. I know Mississippi doesn't, but it will be at the discretion of the officer, and you do not want to leave this type of stuff up to chance. So you can go online, different places, and you can get an actual plate made, or you can call the manufacturer. Some manufacturers will do that. As long as you're not going up and you're going down, that's safe. So you don't want to go up. If it's a 25K rated trailer, you don't want to go up to 35, overload the equipment, cause an accident. But derating a trailer is safe. It actually allows the trailer to carry less. Some manufacturers will only do it at the time of purchase, but on the side of the road, that is what the DOT officer is using as a reference. That's what he will use to calculate what your total combined gross vehicle weight rating is. And at that point in time, he will deem if it's necessary for you to have a CDL or not have a CDL. But in that situation, just changing the registration is not good enough. Changing the registration is okay. You really don't want to change the registration. You don't want to mess with that. If it doesn't have a weight on it, leave it alone. If it does, get it changed and bring it down. But in that situation, you would need to actually go and re-rate the trailer on the sticker on the side, or order a new nameplate or a new, they make metal plates that you can get pre-stamped and punched with the complete VIN number. All the information needs to transfer over, and just derate the trailer, and that is what the DOT will go by when they pull you in. Also, I'm going to continue a little bit further on in this video, and we're going to get to the next topic of discussion in this vehicle in this video, and that's leasing drivers on. They're talking about this setup, and this is a driver that has been leased on to their company, and I'm going to give you some very good tips and some things that you need to look out for, paperwork you need to have in place, and the way you should structure this for tax purposes and other purposes while you're doing this. And like I said, I'm going to continue this video a little bit later. I got to do some more recording, but yeah.